Maximilian and the Mystery of the Guardian Angel, Chapter 6. Enter the Trinity of Evil. The preliminaries and semi-final bouts done, the arena promoter enters the ring to personally introduce the participants involved in tonight's incredible main event. One of the two villains begins to make his way down to the ring. Wary fans keep their distance from him because they know that the luchador known as Dogman Ogayo isn't above sinking his putrid teeth into anyone he dislikes. Dark, snarly curls stream down from his head to sit on his massive shoulders. "Step back, Max," warns my father. "You don't want to get too close to that monster." The crowd jeers even louder when they see that Dogman Ogayo isn't making his way to the ring alone. Dressed entirely in black and holding on to the metal chain that serves as a leash for Dogman Ogayo is the hooded figure of Vampire Velasquez. Before both injury and disgrace had relegated him to the role of being a wrestling manager, the hated Vampire Velasquez had openly boasted of being so evil that he could teach the devil himself a trick or two. As the vampire enters the ring, he pulls back his hood, revealing the wicked features that a mask had once hidden from the world. The Vampire Velasquez had made the mistake of challenging the Guardian Angel to a mask versus mask match. As the hard-fought battle neared its climactic conclusion, the Guardian Angel applied a submission hold, bending the villain's spine as if it were a tree branch being bowed to the snapping point. "Mi rindo, I give up." The audience clearly heard the cries of surrender, but after the Guardian Angel released his hold, the vampire refused to unmask. "I never gave up," he hollered at the crowd. Angered by such blatant cowardice, the Guardian Angel knocked Vampire Velasquez down to the canvas with a single blow, and then reapplied the same submission hold he had used moments earlier, forcing Vampire Velasquez to submit yet again. Having been proven a liar, the hated rule-breaking unmasked the biggest disgrace of all time, but not before swearing that he would devote his life to bringing about the ruin of the Guardian Angel. "Arrgh!" Suddenly, there comes a roar so fierce and primal in its fury that even grown men are frozen in fear. We stare in disbelief as the monster who had just materialized on the runway. His forehead protrudes, his features are like an ape's. He's El Cavernario, and he is as evil-looking as any fiend the Guardian Angel has ever fought, both in the ring and on the movie screen. He's bigger than Lalo. His cannonball-sized hands pull out a wooden club from a leathery pouch draped over his massive back. The monster swings the club wildly in the air and brings it crashing down against the protective guardrail in front of us. It is then that his bestial eyes make contact with little Robert. He glares menacingly at the Guardian Angel figurine that my little brother is clutching tightly to his chest. Before my father or Lalo can react, hands large enough to crush a grown man's skull reach out beyond the protective guardrail and tear the wrestling figure from little Robert's grasp. El Cavernario pops the figurine's plastic cranium into his mouth. Crunch! His putrid teeth gnaw at the little Guardian Angel figurine, pulling and tearing till the decapitation is complete. He smiles grimly and spits up the chewed head out at our feet. "Here comes the Mayan prince," cries out the ring announcer. The Guardian Angel has chosen this luchador to be his tag partner. The prince's face is concealed by an emerald mask adorned with the image of a winged serpent in flight. He proclaims himself to be the living embodiment of Quetzalcoatl, the greatest of all the Mayan gods. Camera flashes reflect off his bronze skin while he assures the crowd that victory will soon belong to him and the Guardian Angel. We stamp our feet, chanting, "We want the Guardian Angel! We want the Guardian Angel!" shaking the very rafters of the wrestling arena. El Cavernario and Dogman Ogayo snarl and roar, growing more and more restless as the mention of their own sworn enemy's name. Suddenly the arena lights flicker and then dim. The crowd watches as the arena spotlight inches its way up the runway until it reflects off a massive figure stepping out of the darkness into the light. "The guardian angel is here," proclaims the ring announcer. His voice is drowned out by our collective chants. Lalo, little Robert, my father, and me rush to get a closer look at the legendary hero, but end up pinned hard against the cold steel of the protective guardrail by the excited crowd. "Poppy, he is going to pass right next to us," I yell when I see the guardian angel come into view. I reach out with my arms as far beyond the guardrail as I possibly can, but my arms don't go far enough. I can't touch him. I'm gonna miss this moment I had waited for all my life because my arms are too short. I signal for Lalo to hoist me up, but he is too busy making sure that little Robert is safe from the pushing crowd. "Don't even think about it, Max," my father screams. Is he reading my mind before he can react? I climb up the guardrail. "Max, get off there!" I hear just as the crowd pushes my father right into me. He reaches out, but he can't keep me from flipping head first over the guardrail onto the runway. Suddenly, the world is spinning all around me. I look up and witness a sight I know I will carry with me until the day I die. The guardian angel stands before me, clad in his silver wrestling boots and tights, a long orange cape with gold sequins draped over his massive shoulders. My hero's chest is exposed, revealing like medals of honor the scars of his historic battles with such men as Tarzan Lopez, Gory Guerrero, Black Gordman, and the Gladiator. The silver mask with the embroidered orange flames shimmers every time the arena spotlights dance around him. He's taller, more imposing than I could have ever imagined. And then the guardian angel bends down and picks me up off the floor and delivers me into my father's arms. "You should be more careful, muchacho," says the guardian angel with a laugh. "You could have gotten hurt." Right at that moment, the guardian angel turns and sees my Tio Lalo. There's a strange look in his eyes behind the mask, as if he recognizes Lalo. Lalo's face seems to startle him, but the guardian angel turns away abruptly and continues his purposeful stride towards the ring. I watch as he steps through the ropes and takes his place next to the Mayan prince, but right then he turns and looks back at Lalo. What's going on?